Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas. It is a great day to call the Hogs. Then again, around here, they don't think there's any other kind of day. Particularly special when it's the opener of a new season for the Arkansas Razorbacks. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Razorbacks ready to get this thing started and open the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Arkansas State's offense will go on the attack first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments.
Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Red Wolves headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
A defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third down, going up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they can't make the play on third down. The Red Wolves send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. So Arkansas's offense will have its first possession of the game. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others. And they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game, running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking for a crease. It's landing. Let's think for a second about Arkansas State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
And the Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Red Wolves are in the hurry-up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Red Wolves will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The give to the back. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, in that kind of situation, in that field position on your own side of the field, 3rd and short, defense was definitely thinking run, and instead they throw the football, they catch him off guard. It's an explosive play, now setting up 1st and goal.
The Razorbacks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Arkansas! Quick strike through the air for the score. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whoop-pig.
Whoop-pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Charlotte took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to the Queen City. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. All that speculation.
Oh, a lot of space. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line. Guys, you think about where Arkansas State is as a program. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. And because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
The give on the inside. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Up to 44 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They punt it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it and fires to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They boot it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. He'll do it himself. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. So now it's 2nd and long.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the team.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. And the Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Flowers. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The give to the tailback. Picks up the first down, still moving. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They want to throw it. Setting up the screen. Fighting off the defender. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Nice gain on that play, but it leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Turning on the Jets. Down enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He's got it again. Hard running there.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give out of the gun. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They boot it away on fourth down. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
Yeah, and listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Razorbacks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. fires to the big fella. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the ball comes to rest right there. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. The give to the back.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Leaves it with the running back. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes! How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. It's a seam wide open. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. He's loose. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lanning. They'll pick up 4. 2nd and 6 coming. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. They'll go to the ground. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Finds some fresh air. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man on the outside. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Now will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Razorbacks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's caught. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Razorbacks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. To the air on second down. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Working that left side now. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. They're on the left hash. You'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
The Red Wolves will line up to kick off and start the second half. Out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap on third down. Fires to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. It's a running room. He's at the touchdown Razorbacks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 7 over Western Kentucky. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Wants to throw on first down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll go right back to it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Razorbacks are on the move. They go to the ground. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Red Wolves come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fox. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Red Wolves want to crank the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Fox. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they did.
Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Red Wolves kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Flowers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Single back formation, and they give it to him. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes! Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. And the Red Wolves in the hurry-up.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for the end zone. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Razorbacks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the option. He'll pitch it. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They're going to ride this running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They're setting up the screen. At midfield, he's got room. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. From the shotgun, the inside give. The Red Wolves are stopped, but not before getting the first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The give is to Williams. Wide open spaces. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Red Wolves pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wide receiver going in motion. The inside handoff. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Ready to try the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Liberty is torching the opposition today, lighting up that scoreboard thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over the Groupers. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got his man. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. Motion from the wideout. Off the RPO, complete. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Lets it fly. Makes a connection. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. Running back searching for a hole. Running through contact. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Razorbacks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. They'll move the wide receiver. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Turns it loose deep. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Rides to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He has the first and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. He'll keep it himself. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. The old coaching cliche, go play or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.